This is Oscar and Jim. Take one. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all right. All right.
Let's have fun with this.
Yeah, let's do it. Hi, I'm Oscar.
And I'm Jim.
And we're the writers of the Rough and Tumble.
5 comic tales of blood, sweat, and heartbreak.
See?
It's pretty good.
Told you not to
Fist
be
bump.
so nervous. Oh, fist bump, sorry. Yeah, let's start over again. So with this book, we've set out to create characters that are fun, that are engaging, often ridiculous, but at the end of the day, these are people that you want to root for.
They're ordinary men in extraordinary circumstances, fighting monsters, princes of darkness, and every other creature known to man.
We've hired a super talented and pretty seductive artist named Benjamin Sawyer.
How's it going? Besides being a looker, he's also very, very talented.
Right, right.
The main story in our book is called Sonny Kane and the Mephisto Burlesque.
Sonny Kane is he's a high school janitor. He is informed by metal music. He's informed by 80s action flicks, and he often finds himself the butt of a joke. But he's really resilient. He has a ton of self-confidence, and he always goes with his gut, and his gut is usually wrong.
He's got a heart of gold and a brain of tapioca. So you're something different.
Yeah, that's great. Sonny was the central character in the trailer for the screenplay, The Bloodfest Club. The script has been optioned, and while we wait for the movie version of Sonny Kane, we thought it would be fun to take you on one of his early adventures.
And one great thing about doing this in comic form or graphic novel form is that you're not limited to budget. You can have all kinds of crazy things happen, and Ben Sawyer can bring it to life.
Hi.
And we could write whatever we want to and tell that kind of story for you.
Is that true? Can we?
I'm not really sure if that's true or not,
Okay.
actually, but that's what I keep on telling myself.
Yeah, I just want to just
Gets me through the night.
We'll check it out, make sure that that's actually true before we go forward with that.
That's good.
So the Rough and Tumble also includes our version of a love story.
We're very romantic guys, as you could probably surmise.
The Great Pretender centers on 2 characters, Jack and Dolly. Jack is kind of your mysterious, other side of the tracks young kid who works at the malt shop. Dolly is a very naive young girl who's infatuated with Jack, but she quickly learns that he has a secret that will sort of shock the town and change their relationship as she knows it.
The story's done in a sort of 1950s Archie comic book style, and you could look at it as a parable for tolerance, but it's also just a really fun, warped love story.
And we think a warped love story is really the only way to tell them, and it's pretty much a reflection on our personal love lives.
It's the story of our lives.
How you doing?
The book also includes Kings of the Nighttime World featuring Hooch and Daddy-O. We're approaching the 10th anniversary of Hooch and Daddy-O, which was a mockumentary that we filmed. We thought it'd be fun to bring these characters back for a new adventure.
Hooch and Daddy-O has spent the past 2 weeks blowing up half the city. Their boss, Captain Grayson, finally talks to them and says, "Look guys, you've been working too hard, you've been blowing up half the city. Why don't you take a break and take some girls to a nightclub and just have a fun weekend off? Leave the guns at home." And so they do that, and they discover that they can't ever really take a weekend off because they get involved in another caper with Mr. Cross, their arch nemesis, and they spend the rest of the story blowing up the other half of the city. Was that too mumbly? I felt like I was...
The Rough and Tumble rounds out with 2 stories, Bubblehead Road and Up to the Skies, and they're both very unique in their style and tone. We think it gives another flavor of humor to the book. The money we raise for the campaign will go to pay the artists, the real artists, not us. We'll also go to printing the book, shipping the book, and a whole host of rewards that we have available.
And speaking of rewards, we've got a ton of we want to reveal throughout the campaign. But to give you a sneak peek of what we have right now, we have some great t-shirts, unused,
Unused.
right? Yeah, not, totally
Lightly
washed.
worn at least.
Yeah, we've got stories that weren't in the book that you can get that are extras. We've got original artwork.
You can have your likeness used in the book, so you can be a villain in the book. You can be one of Hooch and Daddy-O's girlfriends.
Or boyfriends.
Doesn't matter to us. Thank you so much for checking out our Kickstarter. We really appreciate you considering our campaign.
Thank you for helping us bring our book to life. We can't do it without you.